10 freaky weather events you won't believe actually happened, but why did they occur, and how close did they come to wiping out entire towns? What if the next strange storm strikes your city? From skies raining blobs to heat that melted the ground, these events are terrifying proof that nature has no rules. Stick around and make sure you subscribe so you never miss stories the world tries to forget. Number 10. The Great Heatwave of 1911. The Great Heatwave of 1911 came with a type of heat that felt unreal, turning huge parts of North America into a giant oven for many days. Temperatures climbed above 100 degrees Fahrenheit, and people struggled to find even a moment of relief. Roads cracked, train tracks bent, and families slept outdoors because their houses felt like boiling rooms. Crops dried out, rivers shrank, and the pace of life slowed everywhere. This heat wave did not just make things hot, it pushed people to their limits and changed communities. Even today, it stands as a strong reminder of how harsh nature can be when extreme weather arrives without warning. Number 9. The longest lightning bolt ever recorded. In the year 2020, a shocking event lit up the southern United States when a single lightning bolt stretched nearly 500 miles across the sky. It crossed several state lines and became the longest bolt ever recorded. Scientists were amazed when satellite images showed how far the flash had traveled. It looked more like a glowing line sewn into the clouds than a normal lightning strike. People watching the storm said the thunder rolled long after the flash was gone. This record lightning bolt showed how powerful and unpredictable storms can be, turning one moment of weather into a place in global history. Number 8. Death Valley's ground-melting heat. Death Valley is known for extreme heat, but in 1972, it reached a level that shocked even experts. Ground temperatures hit 201 degrees Fahrenheit, hot enough to damage rubber and burn anything left in the sun. Visitors said the air felt heavy and burning, almost like the heat was pushing on them. Even desert animals stayed hidden, and the sand became too hot to stand on for even a second. This event proved that Death Valley is not just hot. It is a natural furnace that can reach temperatures few people imagine. It showed how extreme Earth's climate can be in certain places. Number 7. The Tunguska blast. In the summer of 1908, a huge explosion shook a remote part of Siberia. This blast flattened forests and sent shock waves around the world. Called the Tunguska blast, it is believed to have come from a space object exploding before it hit the ground. Witnesses spoke of a bright flash and a sound louder than any thunder they had ever heard. More than 800 square miles of trees were knocked over, as if a massive force pushed them down. Yet no crater was ever found, leaving the event wrapped in mystery. It remains one of the greatest natural puzzles on Earth, a moment when the planet felt sudden force from the sky. Number 6. Hurricane Harvey. Hurricane Harvey hit the Gulf Coast in 2017 and quickly became one of the most damaging storms in American history. For days, Harvey stayed over Texas and released more than 1.5 meters of rain. Entire neighborhoods turned into lakes. People escaped in rescue boats, pets waited on rooftops, and highways disappeared under deep water. Rescue workers struggled to keep up as the rain continued without pause. Harvey showed that storms do not need the strongest winds to be dangerous. Slow, constant rainfall can be just as deadly. Its impact still affects the region and reminds people of how quickly weather can change lives. Number 5. Satan's Storm. In 1960, a strange weather event hit a Texas town when temperatures suddenly shot up within minutes. A warm evening turned into a burning wave of heat that felt almost unreal. People said it felt like the air was catching fire. Thermometers broke, plants burned instantly, and everyone rushed indoors as the heat blast moved through the area. This unusual moment became known as Satan's Storm because of how intense and frightening it felt. Scientists later explained that rare atmospheric conditions caused the sudden rise. But that knowledge does not erase how shocking the event was. It stands as a reminder that weather can shift in moments. Number 4. Orange snow. In the winters of 2007 and 2018, people in parts of Eastern Europe and Siberia woke up to find orange snow covering the ground. The color came from fine Sahara desert sand that traveled across continents and mixed with the snowfall. Many people worried something harmful had happened, but the snow was safe. Skiers took pictures, children played in the colorful snow, and the internet filled with people guessing the cause. The orange snow looked almost unreal, as if winter had changed its color. It became a reminder that events in one part of the world can affect places far away. Number 3. The Dark Days of 536. The year 536 is remembered as one of the hardest times in human history. A massive volcanic eruption sent ash into the sky, blocking sunlight across much of the world. Days felt dim and cold, almost like a long twilight. Crops failed, temperatures dropped, and many regions faced hunger. This darkness lasted for months and marked the start of a decade filled with hardship. The event showed how one volcanic eruption can affect the entire planet. It changed societies and tested people everywhere, proving that nature has the power to influence human history. Number 2. The coldest air on Earth. Deep in East Antarctica, temperatures once dropped lower than anywhere else recorded on Earth. In this frozen land, the air reached -144 degrees Fahrenheit. This level of cold is almost impossible for people to survive. Breathing the air unprotected can injure the lungs, and exposed skin can freeze instantly. Scientists who study the region need special equipment just to go outside. The extreme cold shows how far nature can push the limits of temperature. This place feels more like another planet than part of Earth, reminding us of how diverse and harsh our world can be. Number 1. The Iranian Blizzard of 1972. The Iranian Blizzard of 1972 is known as the deadliest blizzard ever recorded. For several days, heavy snow buried entire villages under huge layers of snow. In some places, the snow reached nearly 8 meters deep. Homes, roads, and farms disappeared under the white mass. Rescue teams could not reach many areas because the snow was too deep. Thousands of lives were lost, and the storm left a lasting mark on the country. Survivors describe the blizzard as endless, with winds that felt like they wanted to wipe everything away. It remains a powerful example of how winter weather can become incredibly dangerous. Conclusion. In the end, these freaky weather events remind us that our planet is full of surprises, some fascinating, others downright terrifying. They show how quickly life can change when nature breaks its own rules, and how small we truly are against forces we can't control. But they also teach us to stay curious, stay prepared, and respect the power of the world we live in. If you enjoyed uncovering these unbelievable moments with me, don't forget to subscribe, because there are countless more mysteries waiting to be explored.